Image annotation for deep learning. Image annotation is a process of annotating images with labels. Usually it involves human intervention and in some of the cases computer assistance. The labels that we are talking about are already determined by a machine learning engineer and are chosen to give the computer the information that is actually shown to it in that particular image. For example, identification and categorization of objects. How is image annotation done? Image annotation is done by labeling the object with bounding boxes and thereby annotating the objects. In the picture shown above, the people are marked with blue boxes and taxis are marked in yellow boxes. Then, this process is repeated again depending upon the business use and the project. Some projects may require only one label and some may require multiple labels. Types of image annotation. There are different types of image annotation. They are whole image annotation. It simply identifies all the objects and properties in an image. It provides a broad categorization of an image. Image object detection. It finds the position of the object in the image and puts bounding boxes. Image segmentation. It detects, recognizes, and understands the image at pixel level. Each and every image in the image belongs to at least one type of class. How training data platforms support complex image annotation. The projects in image annotation begins by identifying and instructing annotators. They must be thoroughly trained on each and every guidelines and specifications for every annotation project. This is because different companies have different requirements. Now, once the annotators are trained, they can start annotating images on training data platforms that are specially dedicated for image annotation. Now, if you do not know what training data platform is, then it is a software that is designed for necessary tools of desired type to perform annotation. Now, let us discuss deep learning. What is deep learning? It is a part of machine learning and AI that copies or imitates the way humans learn and gain knowledge. Simple and traditional machine learning algorithms are linear in nature, but in deep learning, the algorithms are stacked in a hierarchy of increasing abstraction and complexity. How image annotation is done in deep learning. In the process of image annotation for deep learning, neural networks are used in order to analyze and extract patterns of information that is required for them. These neural networks are divided into three different mechanisms: input, hidden, and an output layer. How does deep learning work? In deep learning, first the training model is created for visual perception with the help of image annotation. These annotation techniques that are used for deep learning are special as they require complex annotation like 3D bounding boxes or some kind of semantic segmentation to detect, then classify and then finally recognize the object more efficiently and deeply for best results. Image annotation for deep learning process? There are different types of annotation that are used in deep learning like semantic segmentation, 3D cuboid annotation, and polygon annotation. These types of annotations are used to annotate the images using different suitable tools to make objects more defined for analysis in deep learning. Types of image annotation in deep learning. There are different types of image annotation in deep learning. The neural networks have many layers, where the output generated by the first layer becomes the input of the first layer, and it goes on like this. There are three types of image annotation: 3D bounding box, semantic, and polygon annotation. These three are the leading image annotation techniques. Where to get annotated images for deep learning? Now, there are many companies providing image annotation services for machine learning and for AI. But, deep learning is different and needs an expert to precisely annotate the data for the neural network processing and to develop an AI model that is required by the client.